And if you've been wanting to get in on the Scandinavian holiday decor trend, because we keep talking about it, but you're on a budget and worried about the cost of overhauling your decorations, worry not. Kimberley Seldon is here with budget-friendly tips and tricks to make the leap to Scandi chic. Listen, we're not going to jump into this right away, because first I want to say I love you and I missed you.
Hi, baby.
So we've been doing this remotely, and now you're doing it here. Like today is just all reunions for me.
Which is why I keep inching closer to it.
But first, what I want to talk about is your adventure. So I'm seeing you on Instagram, and it's you and it's polar bears. Like, what happened?
Me and the bears.
Just you and the bears.
COVID happened, and suddenly we're not going anywhere, and it seems like things are getting better, and we want to go somewhere, but where's going to be safe? And so we thought, where's somewhere really remote that probably you're not going to run into a lot of people, probably no matter what's happening, you can go. So we decide to fly to Winnipeg, and then we fly 2.5 hours north to a tiny community called Churchill. No roads in there. You can only get in by train and by plane.
Oh.
So there's 800 residents. We're talking about like really cross-cultural, like Inuit, Cree, Dene. And then now there's also, in addition to 800 residents, there's 800 polar bears, roughly.
Oh my gosh.
Waiting to get out on the ice as Hudson Bay freezes over.
Yes.
And so they were on the ice previously. It thawed, right? And now they're off the ice and they're hungry. They haven't had a big seal as a meal in a long time.
Right.
So as soon as the ice freezes over, they all disappear. So you just have to get there at this moment, and they're kind of lounging around, lazing around, they're playing. We saw one swimming, like we were just, oh my gosh. But they will eat you. They look like big fluffy dogs, but they will eat you. Like,
so you stay away, you stay at a safe distance and let them do their thing.
Oh yeah, they tell you don't even leave your hotel room. Do not leave the hotel room. No, it's really, really serious.
Look out the window at them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
and
that's amazing.
To meet these Canadians, like, and hear these amazing stories. Anyway, it's once in a lifetime. Everybody go dog sledding.
Yeah.
Go Canada. You know, how beautiful is our country?
We're lucky we live here, because lots of great places to vacation and lots of ways to do our decor. Like, we want to get through some of the Scandi decor. It's beautiful, it's simple, and you can do it on a budget. So how are we doing that?
Well, one of the keys to doing it on a budget is scavenging and foraging a little bit. You know, locally, all the beautiful greens and things that we have. So that's part of it. But it was also inspired by this idea that after we've all been through something so big, this big change has changed all of us. We were talking about that at the break.
Right.
We all are looking for a way to create more balance and simplicity. So rather than decking out your house like Las Vegas, keep it simple.
Just take it down a notch.
Yeah.
It's
so
okay.
let's start with Christmas trees. Those are really important. And by the way, I went to these two shops I love in Creemore, Heirloom and Logum. And Logum, by the way, is the Scandinavian word that means not too much of this and not too little of this.
I like that.
Just the right amount.
It's a good philosophy on life, actually.
This is it, right?
Yeah.
So the very tallest tree is tall and thin, perfect if you live in a small condo.
Yeah.
And that's a faux tree.
It's pretty.
And it's just outfitted with some wooden beads, a little bit of garland, some lights. There's a fresh spruce tree beside you there, Trace, with just little orange slices on it. Now you can make these. Normal people can make these. Tracy and I can't.
No, we both. I'll go buy mine.
Right, but Laureate Logum made them, and she said you just slice them 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
And then you bake them on 190 degrees for 3 hours. And then you string them up, and they're really pretty, and it's simple, simple, simple.
You don't have to break the bank at Christmas, and this looks gorgeous in multiples. Look at this little guy. It's lovely.
Well, we wanted to create a trio. You might have a big tree instead, but one thing I want to say, it really is all about the layering. So rather than going out and buying a brand new like Christmas tree skirt, you must have a fabulous blanket, like a wool blanket like this. I've got a faux sheepskin wrapped around the bottom of the tree. And you can use something like that around the tree. You can also use it as a table covering.
Absolutely. Really, really comfy, cozy. I love it. Let's talk a little bit about the wreaths you have up here. So this is like simple, fresh,
and fully foraged.
Fully foraged.
Just grab these, like go to the neighbor's house, see what they've got, and trim away, right? And then this is just a grapevine wreath, and it created little bundles and tied them together, different types of greens, and then just stick them together. Simple, simple.
But it looks so pretty.
If you're craft oriented.
Right. Like, that's I love that. I love the way you've wrapped the gifts.
Okay, so every year, annually, when the kids were in school, they would do this gift wrapping sales thing. And I bought this industrial, I don't even know what I was thinking, size of brown wrapping paper. I'm almost out of it. And it's got to be like 15 years old. So what I love about it is it's just a blank canvas for anything you want. So you take the oranges, use a little bit of twine, and you wrap the packages pretty that way. I've got some burlap, other greens. Just a nice way to create a festive feel without being too crazy and breaking the bank.
I hear you.
And
it's
then
very
everything goes in the
smart.
green bin at the end of the season, right?
And that's the kind of Christmas I think a lot of us want to be having. Like, let's be sustainable.
Right.
Like the stockings you have in front.
Aren't those so sweet?
They're very
Okay,
cute.
again, from Lagom. These are Scandinavian patterns, so there's various patterns, different size socks.
Yeah.
Stuff them with little gifts, but make sure to keep the other half of the sock, and then that becomes a gift that you can give away as well.
You wear them after the holidays.
You wear them.
And then finally, let's talk a little bit about styling. You've done a lovely job with that.
Well, I have to say, if you're inclined to just keep it really simple this year, grab yourself a tray, put a few ornaments on it, a couple of candles, maybe some fresh, I've got fresh eucalyptus here, but any of the greens will work. Or same thing, I've got cone candles. You can put them on a platter, you can put them on a tray, and put it on the coffee table, put it in the entranceway, put it on the dining table. Keep it simple.
This whole situation makes such a statement. Kimberly, thank you so much for walking us through how we can do this at home. It's so easy. And for all of our viewers out there, if you have a decor question for Kim or a question for any of our experts, actually, email us at submissions@cityline.tv or scan the QR code on your screen right now.